Hello everyone, welcome to the video series of Indian economy sectoral issues. In this video series and in the entire course, you will be able to get an overview of the Indian economy and the three important sectors of the Indian economy and the issues related to these three important sectors. The Indian economy is divided into three important sectors. The primary sector, also known as the agriculture sector, the secondary sector or the manufacturing sector, and finally the tertiary sector or the service sector. The primary sector includes all those activities the end purpose of which consists in exploiting the natural resources. Some of the examples are agriculture, fishing, forestry, mining, etc. The resources extracted in the primary sector can sometimes be renewable, such as fish, wool, and wind power, or it can be non-renewable resources such as oil extraction and mining for coal. So the people who are engaged in primary activities are called red collar workers. So you can see the images of the activities of primary sector. And now we come to the secondary sector. The secondary sector is also known as the manufacturing sector. This sector creates finished products for consumption, that is, consumer goods. Example are chemical industry, food industry. This sector is often divided into heavy industry and light industry. So you can see the image of a secondary sector, that's an industry. So it's the economic activity that consists in transforming raw materials into finished products. And the finished products can either be production goods or consumer goods. And finally, we come to the tertiary sector. The service sector is also known as the tertiary sector. The service sector consists of the production of services instead of end products. Services are often referred to as intangible goods, that is, the goods that you cannot touch. There has been a growth in the service sector due to improvement in labor productivity and higher disposable income. More disposable income enables more spending on luxury service items such as tourism and restaurants. So, example of a tertiary sector is service of a doctor, teacher, hotels, taxi, etc. So, the tertiary sector is that part of the economy where businesses produce services. Services are non-physical products that cannot be touched or stored like a haircut or a train journey. So, why did India shift from primary sector to service sector is one of the major questions that we come across. Usually what happens is when an economy develops or when a country develops, it actually shifts itself from primary sector to secondary sector and gradually it moves towards service sector. But for India, it did not happen. What happened is India directly shifted from primary sector to service sector. So now let us see why did this happen. The natural economic movement of a country goes from agrarian economy to an industrial economy to a service economy. But India has leapfrogged from agrarian economy to service economy. The service sector dominates the GDP of the country. India's success in software, in IT, has made it a significant service exporter. Well educated and immense human resources and availability of cheap labor are other reasons for rapid growth of the service sector. Knowledge sector is also known as the quaternary activities are specialized tertiary activities. The quaternary sector is the intellectual aspect of the economy. The quinary sector is the part of the economy where the top level decisions are made. The quinary sector focus on the creation, rearrangement and interpretation of new and existing ideas. It comprises the top decision makers in industry, commerce and also the education sector. So, these are some of the few points as to answer a question, that is, why did India shift from primary sector to service sector? Thank you.